What's up?
Not much.
So today is Wednesday, August 13th.
Yeah.
We haven't put out a video all week. It's been a rough week,
Yeah.
a little bit. We've endured a loss in the sort of extended family of Selena. I mean, it's been weird, and just seeing everything that's come in from it. Selena's son, Dustin,
Yeah, my oldest son.
her oldest son that's 22 years old, was involved in a auto accident on the 9th?
Friday the 9th. Yeah.
Friday, August 9th. He was on his way back with his friend Justin from Pioche in eastern Nevada, northeastern Nevada area. They were coming back from Pioche back to Las Vegas, and they were involved in a rollover accident. They lost control of their vehicle around Alamo in Nevada. Oi! Sorry. We're doing something serious here, dog. They're over there fighting.
Yeah.
Anyway, they're on their way back. Selena's son Dustin, and his good friend Justin was driving.
I would say he's probably one of his best.
One of his best friends. They've been
Yeah.
best friends for quite some time.
There's not a video or a picture on Facebook that they're not in there together.
So, unfortunately, though, they were involved in a rollover crash, lost control of the vehicle out in the middle of basically nowhere.
Yeah, on Highway 93.
Highway 93
Yeah.
in Nevada, around Alamo, and it was multiple rollovers. Dustin was in the passenger seat. The car flipped about 6 times,
Yeah.
from what we understand. He was wearing a seatbelt and managed, fortunately, to walk away with bumps and bruises, basically, where the seatbelt came across him and stuff. That hurt. You know, he got hurt with that whole trauma to his system and stuff like that. But he managed to get out of the vehicle and was okay for the most part. The days that followed, of course, he was in a lot of pain, stuff like that. His friend Justin that was driving, though, unfortunately, was not wearing a seatbelt. From what we understand, it was windy out, and a gust of wind struck the car. They went into the shoulder a little bit and overcorrected and lost control after a gust of wind hit the car. It was a Jeep Cherokee.
No, it was like a Toyota 4Runner,
Oh,
like a
was it?
really old metal one.
Okay, one of the older. It was
Yeah.
an older model,
Yeah.
like a box model, you know,
Yeah.
with like mud tires on it and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah, they lost control, flipped off the road, and flipped
Like 6
about half a dozen times, from what we
Yeah.
understand. Unfortunately, though, Justin wasn't wearing a seatbelt and got ejected from the vehicle, and he did pass away.
Yeah.
So, I guess what we're trying to do here today is, like I said, the night the call came in, we were in Miami,
Yeah.
and just, you know, when you get that call, Selena picked up the phone. I was sitting there too, and you can just tell the tone, you know, of course, the shock of the call. And I knew right away something was wrong, just listening to her talk, that her friend called her. And this guy, Justin, was a part of the extended family of Selena and multiple other people in the
Yeah.
neighborhood where all these kids grew up. Dustin, Justin, many other kids, you know, that
Yeah.
all were very tight with the family and stuff like that. So this was a big hit to everybody. And, you know, the thing today is we're not looking for charity, you know, in the sense of extorting money from anybody or anything like that.
No.
But Justin did pass away in that wreck. He got thrown from the vehicle, and he did pass away at the scene. And he was only 24 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, I can think back to when I was 24 years old. Imagine my life ending way back when,
Yeah.
you know, back in the 90s. You know, it's just like, it's just been
Yeah.
really hard to absorb. And
Yeah, it's been like constantly on my mind ever since, you know, it's
Yeah.
like,
this is a kid that grew up along with Dustin, her son. So it's like a second part of, you know, like you got secondary kids
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So it hasn't been anything short of just a catastrophe within the family, so to speak. And
He
Dustin has been taking it really hard too.
yeah,
And,
really hard.
and so, unfortunately, though, Justin leaves behind a 5-year-old son. He just turned 5 today.
Yeah, today.
August 13th, he passed away on the 9th. His son just turned 5 today. Just started kindergarten yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday or Monday.
And it's like just,
Yeah, it's
I
just,
can't even imagine
yeah.
what this has done to his whole family, especially his son. You know, his son's going to grow up without a dad now. And it's been just tragic as
Yeah.
hell. I mean, how do you even,
Yeah.
how do you
Yeah.
even put it?
Yeah, it's
So,
just horrible. I mean,
well, and so to cut to the chase, though, I mean, he's a good guy.
yeah, he was
Cut-
a very good guy.
Cut way too short.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can only urge everybody, wear your seatbelts.
Yeah.
But we've put some money into a GoFundMe that was set up, and what happened is he got taken back up to Caliente. His body was taken up to Caliente, Nevada. They got to transport it back down to Las Vegas, which they're working on right now. And then also the cremation service for him.
Yeah.
If anybody can
Yeah, they're trying
spare
to
a
raise
few
money.
bucks.
They he was so young, and his
Yeah,
family, they don't have the money
didn't have
to
the money.
transport him back to Vegas and
Yeah.
have him cremated and all that. So
I mean, they're just a young couple and everything with a young kid. And
yeah, and
what's his son's name?
Gunner.
Gunner.
Yeah.
Yeah, a funny story that his son has been told that daddy's in heaven now and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and that he turned around to his mom
Yeah.
the morning before and said, "What?"
Don't cry, Mom. It's okay. Daddy's in heaven with Chevy.
Which was their dog that they
That
had to
died
put
last
down.
year.
Their dog they had to put down last year. So
Yeah.
his son's been having to deal with. He's only 5 years old today. I mean, talk
Yeah.
about just, Anyway, link below. Like I said, we've thrown some money at it. We're going to put more into it as time goes on too.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to spare $1, $5, $20, whatever you
Whatever.
want to throw at it, the collective amount will come around. We need to get his body transported back to Las Vegas. Ultimately, get him, the cremation service, memorial service that he
There
needs.
is also a fund set up for his son. So after they get him taken care of, any residual amount is going into an account for his son.
Like a trust fund or
Like a
something for his
trust
son.
fund,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little collage here of who Justin was.
Yeah.
I got some photos. I met him last year one time. I didn't know him. Selena's known him
He's
forever.
a great kid. He had a
He was a
good
great
head
guy,
on his
though.
shoulders. I mean, it's a.
He was a plumber in
Yeah.
Las Vegas, just working,
Yeah.
just a working guy,
I mean, yeah.
And unfortunately, though, he met this kind of end. You can't put it any other way. I mean, it's just tragic. It's horrible. Somebody's life getting cut way too short, and especially having a son, and that now he's got a kid that has to grow up without his dad. So anyway, yeah, we'll put the link in the below for the GoFundMe, and if anybody can feel the need to spare, anything you
want,
feel like, like I said, we've already thrown some money at it.
They're doing a car wash, so if
Yeah, they're
anybody
doing it.
is in Vegas this weekend, Friday and Saturday, they're doing a car wash to help raise funds also. So,
Yeah.
but it is all directly going straight to the family and what they need to do to have, to take care of what they have to take care of with them and everything.
So yeah, it's been a rough week. Videos are coming back though, and
We
like
just
I said,
had a lot on our minds.
a lot on our mind, and we just been out here working and stuff like that. So more videos to come, of course. But like I said, if anybody can feel the need to, or the will to throw anything they got at this, and it's much appreciated.
Yeah.
We just want to just send them out right, and it sucks, and
Yeah.
but of course life is going to move on, and we'll do the best we can for the people in our family and the people we know. And
Yeah. This is not something we would normally do, but
it's not a
he was
charity
like family.
event, but it's just he was family.
Yeah.
And
So.
like I said, I've met him too, and he was just a cool guy. and it's really a shame to see this happen.
Yeah.
So, on that parting note, you know, always remember, you never know when your day comes. You know, this might be your last day. Tell your family you love them. If you got kids, wife, whatever, husband, be sure and tell them you love them and make every moment count. And because you never know.
Yeah.
This just, I don't know. It's just
tragic,
sucks.
yeah.
Yeah. So anyway.
And it's really hard for me. It's difficult because I'm so upset about Justin, but so thankful for my son. You know that he's okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that Dustin was okay.
It's such a tug
how
of
do you-
war.
Yeah,
you
it's such a
know.
tug of war of emotions. You know
Yeah.
that you know Justin, you know who he is.
Yeah.
You love him as a son too. Yet your own son walked away from it.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you have to be happy that you know your own kid is fine, but you know you're devastated that you know someone else's isn't. You know.
Yeah. Are you crying?
Yes.
I'm kidding.
I know.
All right.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's
I hope
it.
everybody, you know, enjoys the collage.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a little collage for him. So, all right. So that was it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Out.
Out.